guys, welcome back to Arry the Stag. It's TR Tony here on his travels in the middle of Wales currently, and just to report, I've had some great feedback back from Andy, the gearbox repair guy, who, as you know, has exchanged our old Borg Warner 35 for his replacement, which is all ready to go, and we will get back to that in due course and unwrap it and show you all how it looks, all bright, new and shiny. In the meantime, Andy's actually done quite a little bit of work on the old box itself and sent in a video which I'll show you later on how he's taking that apart and the things that he found in our gearbox, which has been really enlightening and really interesting, and thank goodness we found him, because I think we might have been in trouble otherwise. A few weeks ago, Andy sent in these pictures of the replacement gearbox that he was completely rebuilding from scratch. You can see here the complexity of parts, just unbelievable amount of parts in an automatic Borg Warner 35 gearbox, but he's done a sterling job, and as you know, it's been returned to us since, and we're now going to look at ours.
Well, Tony, I've stripped your transmission down from Ally The Stag's Stag, and just to show you that that's your box. All in all, it wasn't in bad shape considering, but there was a big problem I noticed when I took the sunpan off. The magnet was full of filings, so they had to come from somewhere. They're metal, so metal on metal's been rubbing, and what's happened is they've used the wrong front clutch drum. As you can see there, there's no recess on it, so that front clutch drum was rubbing on your top pressure plate here, so it must have been making a hell of a racket when in service, and that in turn, I can turn this over while I'm holding the camera, which is going to be a bit tricky. That was rubbing, as you can see, in there, so that would have been making quite a row. So all those metal particles from your pressure plate and your front clutch drum was floating around in your transmission. There was some corrosion, as you can see, on the parts there, just starting to build up there on the output shaft there, which is exposed, but generally it wasn't too bad. It was pretty well coated, but I can show you the clutch pack suffered badly in the back because the clutch pack was so tight. There's still one in there, I'll leave that one in a second. Because the clutch pack was so tight, it was jamming everything together, so it would basically burned out the rear clutch. As you can see, you got some starting to get some heat build up and that done, and getting worse as you go down. And there, you're starting to discolour now, and then you're starting to overheat. So the rear clutch was on borrowed time, plus the fact you've had all that metal particle floating around in there, so it's well burnt. They should be, and this one here is the worst, as you can see, which is closest to the pressure plate, which was rubbing on the front clutch drum. So that was on borrowed time, considering how it's supposed to look similar to that, if you like. Also, there was a problem with the front servo that had stuck, that had seized in position, because there was an issue with it if it hadn't been fitted correctly. What other problems did we find? A bit of wear on the rear adapter, a bit of ring wear. I haven't checked the rest of it over fully yet, but the main two problems I found was that the front clutch drum was rubbing on the pressure plate of the rear clutch, causing the clutch pack to overheat and burn out, and also filling the transmission full of metal filings. And the front servo was sticking as well. You can see a lot of gunge in there that's been floating around in there. But it was well stuck, it wasn't going to move at all, and there was a reason for that. I'll explain that a bit later. But other than that, it wasn't in bad order. It had been rebuilt in the past, as I suspected, but sadly not to a decent standard. So you did the right job by pulling it out and having it looked at, or exchanging it in your case. But you would have had problems with this transmission from the start. Whoever fitted it and ran it knew that, because it would have been making a hell of a row. And it said it was filling the transmission up with metal particles, which is not doing it any good at all. So you did the right choice. Okay, mate.
Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Really interesting, and just goes to show, doesn't it, getting a professional to help repair some of these gearboxes and engines makes a heck of a lot of difference to the restore process, and I'm feeling quite good already. I think the next stop actually we'll try and get the differential looked at and get that repaired, and then we'll have a complete drive chain ready for use and for going back in the car when we finally get the car back. So all to play for, and very, very interesting. I could be seriously tempted. And we've just been joined by a number of classic bikes. So there we are.
It's right with my visor. I could be my visor. No, it's not. I've got to grab my tea. Yes. Nice for you.
Yes, thank you.
Alright guys, thanks for watching as ever. Really enjoy your company. Hope you're getting a lot of value out of the Arry the Stag videos. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe. We're on Facebook now. We've actually got our own Arry the Stag group if you want to join us on Facebook. But as ever, there's regular Twitter feeds and all the rest of it on social media. So you won't be too far away from an Arry the Stag update wherever you are, even though we're in the middle of Wales currently and won't be back to the weekend. Alright guys, thanks a lot. See you online on Arry the Stag very soon. Cheers for now.